Cool.
Nathan, please get the round of applause ready for an actor who's been turning heads with every role he takes on, from intense thrillers to mind-blowing sci-fi. He's shown he has range, the depth, and the star power to command any screen, and now he's captivating audiences in the highly acclaimed third season of White Lotus. As Saxon, please welcome to the show, Patrick Schwarzenegger!
Pew, pew, pew. I'll put them in post, Patrick. Don't worry about it. Good. Mate, first things first. The
Should
question.
we say how we're sitting at the moment?
Yeah. Well, Patrick, would you like to describe how the Jimmy Nash show with Emery is sitting at the moment and what you just witnessed?
Yeah, 3 people, 2 chairs, man.
Yeah.
That's you guys look comfortable, all bundled up like a family.
Yeah. Slightly different to 2 girls, 1 cup is 3 people. 3 people, 2 chairs. Very similar. Look, Patrick, the first question I wanted to ask you is that I was reading that you learnt how to play Saxon by watching Bradley Cooper in Wedding Crashers. Have you met Bradley Cooper? Have you hung out before? And have you picked his brain on how to be the character that
I haven't. You know what? It's not based on Bradley Cooper, but when I got the audition and I put my quick interpretation of how I read the character on screen, and once I actually booked it, that's when I started to try to figure out how did I want this character to be built. And I knew that there had to be some sort of physicality side of it. I knew the actual look, the haircut, the clothing, all these different things were going to add a lot of pieces to the character. And so I took elements of what I liked, what Bradley Cooper did, which was I thought that character could have been very much one note, and he made it a very kind of sophisticated and fun character, and someone that you love to hate.
Yeah.
But I took from, I would say, maybe like 3 or 4 different people, real life people and characters that I saw, and like the laugh and just other parts of Saxon that I borrowed from others.
You mentioned the clothing, so you picked the clothing that you were wearing, some of it?
So Alex, the costume designer, who's an amazing costume designer, she put together a lot of it, and then you get to kind of build it with her. You get to go in, try on different things. No, I don't think these pants work. I don't think those shoes. Let's find something douchier. Let's get some, let's find these glasses. Let's get this. And you kind of talk to her, and then you put together kind of a mood board or something that you think really represents the character. And so a lot of kind of a Pinterest of like people from Southern Charm and a lot of country clubs in the South. And because
I don't know if you saw, there was a lot of stuff around, your board shorts, but here in Australia, we're not around board shorts, we're around budgie smugglers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
We call them curtains of shame.
Board shorts. Curtains of shame. So I don't know, would this be something your character would wear? Is this douche enough? Here you go, some Jimmy Nath budgie smugglers.
Our faces will be on your crotch area, so.
It's just what you wanted, right?
Is that something Saxon would wear?
Saxon would wear it with himself on it, probably. I don't know if he would wear you two, but he would probably put him and maybe Lachlan on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're yours, Patrick. They're yours.
They're
They're yours.
yours.
I mean, I know there's a nice pool on the rooftop of this hotel, so chuck them on if you want.
Yeah, might have to.
Patrick, this was such a huge role for you that you ended up pushing back your wedding to your beautiful fiancée, Abby.
Yes.
Are you back into the planning stage now? Does she have all the say? Do you get a little bit of say?
I get like, not really. She has all the say.
I love how you started with that. We don't get it.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah. She asks me for my input, and then I'll say something, and then it's like, well, it's too late. You can't give your. You missed the boat. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, all right, whatever.
You just want to go and film.
Yeah, but yeah, we're finally going to get married this summer, and I'm excited.
Now we know your parents have got these strong Southern accents in the in the show. Piper, no. Yeah. How good's your Southern accent? And can you give us like a Buddhism or a Piper, no?
Piper, no. My Southern accent. So we worked with dialect coaches.
Sure.
On this, but the key was that Mike and Dave, the producer, did not want us kids to have a very strong accent.
Sure.
So we said things, like the pool's perfect, get in, the temperature's perfect.
Yeah.
Or where's my blender, instead of blender, stuff like that. But our mom and dad have very, like you were saying, the Piper, no. And it's like her mouth is hanging at all times.
She does such a good job of it.
Yeah, and it's just, and also her body language, it's just like the heat and the arms just go up there.
And the meds.
It's like, and the drugs and everything. But, so it was, Mike wanted the difference between the families with the accents, which is true in real life. Our parents' generations have a way thicker accent than a lot of the younger generation does.
You mentioned there like the smoothies and the protein shakes.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a fit guy. Are you actually drinking them? Like, what's in them, or is it just sipping and there's a spit bucket?
I enjoy the shakes, but on the set, I never did drink them because Mike thought it was so funny that Saxon would like So when I was making the first shake and I was putting it in, there was some trouble with the camera.
Yeah.
And so they were like, okay, just keep going. And I was like putting scoops in, and then Mike started cracking up. He's like, "Oh my god, we have to do that. We have to do that. Do it again. Put like 10 scoops of protein in." And I was like, "Okay." And so we did. We were filming, and I was making it. I was like just scooping, and you could just hear him from behind camera cracking up. And then I'd blend it, and I'd try it, and it just tasted like pure chalk. It was awful.
Because my problem with protein shakes, Patrick, is the gas afterwards. So is that why you were banned from actually drinking protein shakes?
Oh yeah. Saxon is
Saxon,
that's
pure.
Saxon,
Patrick, thank you so much, mate. Before we do let you go,
thank you.
there is one last thing because the official greeting of the show is up yours. It's a term of endearment. Okay. So I'm going to give you one of these hats, right?
Right.
Because it's the up yours hat. So
It's how you say good day in Australia.
it's how we
Up
say
yours.
hello to each other.
Up
So
yours,
if
mate.
you could put it on and just say up yours, Sydney.
Up yours, Sydney.
Sorry, dude.
Patrick, thank you very much.
How would they say it in Aussie?
Up yours, mate.
No.
Piper, no.
Oh, no, we go. We go, Piper, yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.